Who's going first?
Are we going
first.
We already started.
We're starting.
It looks like spaghetti.
Hello and welcome to the world's most exclusive Kayak Cross podcast. My name is Tren.
My name is Kyler.
And my name's Flappy. Merle. Sorry. Merle. I'm the main host. These both are my co-hosts. And my Instagram is Merle_kayaks.
And when you're disappointed with his.
So we are here to discuss all things kayak cross, as it's something that we all do. Merle and Kyler are athletes and I am a coach. And so there's no good online forum to discuss kayak cross awesomeness. So we invented one. So where are you at? Merle, Kyler, where are you in the world right now? We'll go Kyler first. Give us an update, Kyler. What are you doing?
Okay. Right now, we are in Oklahoma City for the U.S. Olympic team selections. This is the second race of the 2-race selection process. So we're 4 days away from the last final weekend of racing for the team selection.
Excellent. How did the first set of racings go?
Okay, I don't even get to answer the question, but whatever.
We'll get to you, Pumpkin. Kyler, how did the first weekend go?
The first weekend was an interesting start. I wouldn't say it was bad. Wasn't where I would have liked to have been, but we are going to fix it for the second race.
And how'd you go in kayak cross?
Good.
Okay. Merle, How about you? What's new since we last talked?
My turn. I am in the same place Kyler is in. This is the one few episodes that we will have that everybody's in the same place. But for now, we're all under the same roof. First race went really well. First 2 runs were kind of meh, but the last run I pulled through and did what I needed to do and placed 4th. I had a little hiccup at the bottom, which made me which like a second out of the podium, but whatever.
But that's in slalom. We don't care about slalom here. We only care about kayak cross here. How'd you do in kayak cross?
I forgot we were only doing kayak cross. Good. I think I did the best that I could do with the boat and the time allocated that I had on the course. I had an hour practice on the course off of a flight from Australia because that's where I mainly live. So, yeah.
And how did your Australian team selections go?
They went about as good as Kyler's went, at least in the first one. It was like meh, and then pulled it through at the end. So,
but yeah, you did make the Australian junior kayak cross team.
Australian junior kayak cross team almost made the senior team, but sadly couldn't pull it through.
Awesome. And where are Junior Worlds this year for kayak cross?
They are in
Liptovsky.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, second word. We will do a preview of the Liptovsky course. Hopefully, they put in a new ramp because the old ramp, at least where they had ECAs last year, was so bad. But
it was
excellent.
So bad.
Well, that's where we're at. Our video joy is going to come from watching the ICF Ranking Race in Pau, I think. So what we'll do is we're going to pick a race each episode. Once we get into World Cup season, we'll break down the actual World Cup semifinals and finals and chat, discuss, and spread the joy. So we will start off with the men's semifinal. Let me bring it up onto the stage. Here we go.
I think that's the end.
I think it's the end too. All right. We didn't get off the ramp, so we don't know who's on the ramp, but here we go. Everybody loves the early battle. Piranha gets out ahead. That's an interesting instead of going in the middle.
That's surprising. I would expect them. I like it better when they add a crux move, so everybody has to fight. A lot of times they put that as a dive, but that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. And if you're green Piranha getting out ahead, what are you thinking right now? Holy crap, don't mess up.
Oh, and everybody's
don't do
going
that.
there.
Except
would you
for
do
Pink
that?
Helmet. Look at Pink Helmet. He comes out of the back. Pink Helmet's in the back, and he's like, meh. Thank you, everybody. I'm out of here. And then
I don't think I
dominates
will.
the up.
Oh, yeah, that was
And
good.
that has a
Far
direct
out.
downstream exit too, so he hits the water and goes.
No kidding. So
connects
Piranha,
right back into it.
Piranha got all. No, Piranha worked his way back out. So let's see, because Piranha was in first. It looks like they're battling out for second, and Pink Helmet is gone, like not to be seen again.
He's looking behind them. Like,
whoa,
oof,
what
okay.
happened to that roll zone? The roll zone looked like it had a rough night.
Few too
It
many
looks like
missed
some-
rolls.
The roll sausage isn't so much a roll sausage.
It looks
All
like
right.
something you set up.
Looks like Piranha caught up. Oh, Pink Helmet's out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Green Helmet split Piranha. So what we mean when we say split, right? Because you guys can, for the uninitiated, when you're behind somebody, you can see the two athletes, the green boat and the white boat. When you're behind somebody, you can follow them into the up and try to force a melee, or you can split and go to the other up and hope to be faster than them. So we'll see if it pays off for the white boat. Because
Oh, no.
And it
It
does.
did.
ends up
and
paying
it
off.
did. Nobody likes blowing an open up.
What a tight in between the poles. That's weird.
Yeah, no kidding. I'd love to see that. How much do you love floating to the finish line, though?
No greater feeling.
No greater
Mm-mm.
feeling. I love to look back and realize I've got the space. And little known fact, the only heat you should ever celebrate in is in semifinals, because that's the hardest heat you're going to do. All right, so that was men's semi number 1. Let's check men's semi number 2. Oh my gosh, we got to cue these up better. I'm sorry. Have you guys ever paddled it, Poe?
Nope.
No.
not yet.
No, it's a fun one. I think it's one of the fairer starts, as you land in a relatively good amount of current across the board. But it looks
How-
like far left has been the go spot each time.
Yeah,
How
I
big
think
is
far
this-
left because of that corner? It
Yeah.
is slightly favorable.
Oh, it's a free for
Oh,
oh.
does he get out? Oh, he gets out.
Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, inside line for blue. That was well played. I think he got a gift that the guys behind him split.
Mm.
The real
Yeah,
question
the
is,
other
so
one.
check out the pink boat that wearing the red bib. I don't think that they make that gate. Doesn't it look like it swings the wrong way? The down. Look at the river right down. Oh no, it's swinging.
No, they made that. Yeah.
Oh, I love that dynamic up. In and
That was
out.
really good.
Yeah.
And now he won't be touched the rest of the run.
Yep. Now he's got
As
the
long
gap.
as he can get clean ups.
Yeah. So
True
basically,
that.
it's the loss. He's got to get under the inebriated roll zone. Back deck roll. Off they go. Looks like he lost some speed, some ground there. No, he still got it. Oh, and he blows it.
Oh, almost blew it.
Oh, that was good
Almost, but-
defending the up, but he's slowed down.
Yeah,
too
it didn't
much.
count.
Yellow boat pulls ahead. I wish that they had a full melee through that narrow gap.
Yeah, if they set it up earlier.
Oh, red boat is making a push for the finish. Oh,
No.
all right, looks like blue boat and yellow boat make it through. All right, we're going to jump over to the women's division. Off the ramp. Looks like far left is the way to go. Note to self, when you paddle in Poe, take the far left.
Far left.
Yeah.
Everybody
Ooh,
goes wide.
Everybody goes wide. This is your first full-on melee. Nobody got out clear here.
Oh, I thought inside on the up left was going to take it.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Almost.
Because look, coming in, we've got red bib, then blue bib. So green almost shuts down red bib. Blue bib on the up left just kept speed up. So there's actually no change in the order, believe it or not. That's wild.
No, and everybody's pretty close together. I'm surprised.
I know.
Nobody.
That's gonna put us a free for all in the second upset.
I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
get your.
First boat has a little bit of a gap.
Yeah.
You're gonna get your melee you wanted in that.
Oh yeah. Get her. All right. Is blue
Real
gonna
big
follow
gap.
or is blue gonna split? Blue splits.
Split.
Oh, with a gap though.
Oh.
Oh.
No,
Get
shut
it.
it
Get it.
out.
Get it.
Beautiful.
Yep. She's got it. That was well done.
That was well done.
That was
yeah.
great
Yeah.
defense.
No kidding.
Red did get out ahead, but
Yep. So red and blue, first and second through the whole race. That's pretty impressive. Good on them. All right. So that's semifinal. We'll go to the next one. Off the ramp. Far left gets out ahead. Yeah, that's a done deal.
yeah.
Left to right is the speed. I like how
Yeah.
everybody's swinging wide into that, except for whoever's last. They always go to the other
Yeah.
side.
Can they get no?
Wait, no, this is the same heat, isn't it?
That's the same heat.
Yeah, same heat.
Yeah, that's the same heat. All right, technical difficulties. All right, so we're going to move into the finale. We'll start with the men's. Off the ramp, pink helmet's got the far left. Building the gap. Where's he going to go? Late break to the right.
Well, I thought he was gonna split to the left.
Oh, did you see yellow shutting down?
Oh.
Yeah, the yellow missed it.
Oh, geez. Okay, we'll focus on river right. So pink follows, blue's coming in, gets a good shutdown, but misses that stroke. Oh, that's brutal.
That's crazy.
Almost had it.
Almost had him. Then look river. So now look river left. Look at
Left.
yellow shutting down green.
Oh, that's
and
so
then whiffs
nice.
the gate and then throws it on the other way and then still
Oh.
makes it out
Oh.
in the running. But pink's out of there. I think pink has big enough gap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's enough. That's enough for a dynamic.
That's enough for a
As-
dynamic.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't mess up the dynamic and nobody follows.
We'll see.
I can't get over the roll zone. It looks like the roll zone got nervous.
Like the roll zone.
Oh, and
Oh,
blue-
yeah.
blue boat's
Out of there.
split.
Out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, and
not
blue
even
belt gets shut down by yellow. Oh, look at that. You guys check that.
Oh,
far left
yellow's
hand
gonna-
side?
That was good.
Yellow's
Yeah,
gonna
yellow's
pass.
coming
Yellow's
out.
making it.
And this is
Oh,
finale time, boys and
It'll
girls.
be close. It'll be close.
We got to go back. So one goes in, and then everybody just piles on two. So
He misses the
yellow's
hook.
in. Yeah, he misses the hook. And then yellow's in position. Blue is just battling it out. Blue's going to make it out. Is blue going to come out and take it?
No, blue's
no
behind.
way. No, blue is
No,
ahead.
yeah.
Far out.
Wow.
So blue goes from fourth to second in the final up. Wait for it.
Never
Maybe
over
there's-
till it's over. Yeah.
It's never over.
Oh.
Oh, and poor green. Nobody wants to be fourth.
No.
No, nobody wants to be fourth in finals.
No, nobody wants to be fourth in finals.
Yeah.
All right. And the women. Let's see what we get here.
Far
A little
left.
even off far left is out of there.
Yeah.
I'm
they
surprised
kinda
far-
avoided that whole slide.
I'm surprised if far left wants to take that outside.
Yeah, but I think that was good by Purple
Oh,
Boat.
Sneaky.
Purple Boat just pwned.
Oh
That was a good move. Let's look at river. Check out the river left. I think that yellow may have missed that one. Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Yep.
So no big
She went back
surprises.
for it though.
Yeah. Is that a big enough gap? That is the question.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope, it's not. In through our scared roll zone. Maybe people were complaining it was too low, and so they just jacked up the middle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Second did not follow first place. Nice dynamic
And that's a
up.
cleanup.
And that's it.
That's
She
it.
wins.
That's
Good for
it.
her, though. That's
That
awesome.
was really nice.
Yeah, that was
that's
very
like
well done.
that is like clutch
Yeah.
time. So not quite. So the women's wound up pretty clean. Technique prevails. All right, so that's the ICF ranking race in Pau. What do you think, boys?
I can't wait to paddle on the course. It looks fun.
Yeah, fantastic.
I think I would. I think they're just happy I wasn't there because it was lackluster at best. Honestly, I'm
Oh,
just
stop
disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
No, it
in
was
you.
good.
That
No, it was
awesome.
good. I liked it. It was beautiful.
I wish we had better ramp footage, though. I want to see it off
Yeah.
the ramp. But
Whoever got this footage together and
The
is
internet.
hosting the podcast and is doing all the technical behind the scenes should up their
get
game.
fired.
Yeah.
Not yet. All right, so we are going to move on to our next feature. We're going to talk about boats. We brought 3 boats out that we're going to look at, and there they are. So what do we got there, boys?
We have the Zet Chili. We have the Piranha Ripper 2, the Evo. And then we have the Paname from RTM Kayaks.
And we're going to not ask which boats you like first, but we are going to start with some video of each individual boat, and then we can sort of talk about what we think the boat is good for that purpose. So heaps of this is from Oz Open Time Trial. We got Ben Pope in a Chili. So you guys have paddled a Chili. What do you think about it?
It's a dart. It's it doesn't turn very well, but when you force it to, it does. I think it's very fast in a straight line. As you can see, Ben Pope's paddling fantastic. And I also think that it's really good in like side to side heats, so people can push you around. But the place it's lacking is the ups, and especially the deep ups. The deep ups, you really can't turn that fast, because at least with the shallow ups, there's friction, or I guess there's change of water. So if you set it up correctly, oh, who's that? You can move the boat fast.
Got it. Kyler, what about you?
Yeah, I agree with everything that Merle said. It's a incredibly fast boat. One of the downsides of it is that the bottom rocker profile is the same as any boat, but the top stops off a little bit sooner. So you do have to make sure that your bow is staying up on top of the current, which is a bit more of a challenge than some of these other boats, but it is easily the fastest boat out there. It tracks insanely well. I mean, you point it in a direction, it'll just go. So
yeah, I think once you get off the ramp, like, because it doesn't come off the ramp the best, but once it's in the water and head to head, I think it's the fastest boat that is out there. And I think people can still largely be successful in it. Where it definitely struggles is in the ups, especially with the dynamic ups, because it's so hard in the melee when you're in a fight to balance the tail and not get, over edged or not edged enough. So I think for time trials, it's a fast boat, which sort of begs the question: is there going to be a time where you have a boat for time trial and a boat for like actual heats? Since
I mean,
in the Europeans, they're going to make it its own separate medal.
That's what I was about to say. It's its own separate medal, so it would make sense, honestly. Except I'm not gonna say my opinion, but can I say my opinion?
No, you have to wait till the end.
Dang it.
So the strength.
I realized my point was my opinion, so I couldn't really say my point.
The Chili's fast in a straight line, doesn't quite have enough rocker, and isn't as good in the dynamic ups as other boats. So the Chili is, roughly 9 foot. Volume is 62 gallons, which comparatively to the other boats it's a little smaller than the regular size Pan Am, and it's about the same size as the medium Ripper, which I just found interesting. Cool. Let's move on to the Ripper next. So what do we think about the Ripper, boys?
I think it's very heavy, but I think it's a very fast boat, especially on the tail. But the one thing I would add is out of the ups, I don't feel as much squeeze as I do with other boats. And for that reason, it's not very special in the way that it turns or paddles. I think you could get the same thing from other boats, but not to say that's a bad thing. I just think that it's a great boat. But the one thing is that, again, it doesn't turn very well. It doesn't exit very well, and you don't get much speed.
Got it, Kyler?
Yeah, I enjoyed my time paddling the boat. I think that it does a great job tracking. It does a great job pushing in a straight line. You know, it's easier to keep the bow up because it has more of a duck bill in the front. Uh, for the tail, it's a very much you're in or you're out type of
Yeah.
tail. It doesn't leave a whole lot of room for adjustment when you're on the tail. It is when it's paddled correctly, it can be perfect. It can be as good as any other boat. It's it turns wicked fast, but
Yeah.
the one downside is once that edge is in, I mean, you can't really adjust it too much, which we kind of saw there in that up.
Yeah.
But it's a great boat, great design.
Yeah. I think it's for the right paddler. It's awesome. Like Joe's such a strong technical guy that I think it's awesome for him uh, because he can do whatever he wants.
I
Like,
don't think that this is a good race to show off the boat.
no, it was for the
Yeah.
sake of the boat. I apologize to Joe if he ever sees this, as we all know he's incredible. I just assumed, to be honest with you, when I was picking the random people that we found. So we'll go back to Giovanni.
Yeah,
From a coaching perspective, like the right athlete has to paddle this because it does have a much more significant edge, like on the bottom, the chines. And so for some people, when they exit ups, that helps, and it's really helpful to like pull them into the next skate, especially lighter paddlers, I think. But people that are stronger don't necessarily need that as much. So it is definitely an all or nothing. You're either on the tail right or you're freaking totally gassing the gate because you messed up. So it cannot be. It's not as forgiving. Let's say.
I'm curious to see why Joe didn't paddle his best at this race. Do you think it was the way that the ups were set up in the eddies?
I think that, and he didn't, because remember he was out of the water for like 10 days because of that concussion. So I think that had a lot to do with it as much as anything. You're not paddling around on the course much. It makes it hard.
Yeah.
That.
So Ripper Evo comes in 3 sizes. I think Giovanni's like one of the few guys that paddles the large. I don't think many people paddle the large.
The 85 liters.
Yeah, the 80. Well, it's not 85 liters. It's 254 liters, but
Oh,
the number
yeah.
is 85. I don't know why they came up with
85.
that number. I think it's pretty random.
Does it mean anything?
I don't know. Probably
Huh.
smarter people may know than us.
Maybe.
And then they have it with and without fins. I think the fins definitely help break surface tension on the ramp on full plastic.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of things can do that. So cool. Any last thoughts on the Ripper?
Nope.
Last boat then is going to be the Pan Am. So, Kyler, what do you think? Give us your Pan Am take.
So I think that this boat's great off the ramp. It's very fast in a straight line. It has a nice big bow. I think that the bow is easier to get over holes, waves, etc., than either of the last 2 boats. And then, as we'll see here, the tail is just incredible. The tail paddles very similarly to a slalom boat in that when you put in the edge, you can adjust the edge as you're going and kind of change how much you have in and really adapt to it. I found that the boat slides a bit side to side. It doesn't do an incredible job at tracking in a straight line, but if you're strong enough, you can pull it online and pull it anywhere you want. And in my opinion, it's my favorite boat out of the 3.
Got it. Merle?
Me and Kyler used to paddle the Chili a lot for the first forever. While we're doing extreme, I think we got really good at using that sort of boat. But ever since I switched to the Pan Am about ever since I first paddled it, I realized, and I guess largely because of this race, I realized that the way that time trials are becoming more important, you can't really be at the top with a boat that's not as fast as the Pan Am or paddles like the Pan Am in time trial, just because it just doesn't move around like this what one does. And not to say that I don't love the Chili, because the Chili is great, but I think with how kayak cross is moving to in general, where if the first person gets out, you're screwed and you can't really catch them.
Yeah.
If you're not paddling as fast of a boat, then you can't catch them. So,
but I would say that the Chili is as fast as the Pan Am in a straight line. I just don't think it doesn't jump over holes as easily, like, because it doesn't have the rocker. Like if you watch De La Souza here, like he just hammers the whole time because you don't have to time the strokes as much. So he's got that extra rocker. So he's just pushing. I mean, that was a little bit of a boof stroke, but there's no boof stroke, no boof stroke. He's just dropping the hammer with timing, and that bow stays pretty dry. So I think
even with Tim's run
benefits. Yeah.
With the difference is in the Chili, you can time the strokes and then you can get the surge from the water and you can be great. But as soon as you get off of your timing a little bit, you're going to be so much slower just off of a mistimed stroke. Whereas in this boat, I mean, Tim does a great job at showing this. He just paddles really, really hard, and it just the boat just goes.
Yeah.
Even when the bow goes under, it resurfaces and it doesn't take too much time.
And to be fair, it does take a great deal of skill to do that. It's not like it's, anybody could just sprint it down. But I think that extra bit of rocker just gives you, an extra 10 or 15 strokes in a run, which makes you go faster.
It supports the downstream speed incredibly well.
Yeah. The other bit is it's easier to adjust the angle on the tail. Like that's the one thing from a coach's perspective, at least. You guys have a lot more control on the tail when you're in the melee, when you fight in and up, than you were in a Chili or in a Ripper. So it's easier for you to graduate and do less or more. And I think at least for your guys' paddle style, I think the RTM is pretty good. The Pan Am is a pretty good go. Not sure is the Letman Olymp. I know that it's a good boat, and there's a couple of good guys that paddle it, but we couldn't find any of the footage that we needed to do the comparison, and we have no experience with it. So, Letman, if you want to send us a boat, we'll test it and put it in the next podcast.
Please do. Do you know what size Tim paddles?
I think he paddles a regular size.
I think he paddles a regular size. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I was. That's interesting. Got it. Do we have
final thoughts time? Now you can give us your opinion, Merle.
Do we have Castric's run?
No.
Okay, because I remember he had a good run.
Yeah.
Something that I noticed just here just looking at these pictures is that the bottom profile of these boats is very similar. The Piranha's kind of steeps up and is a little bit more stubby of a nose, but the Chili and the RTM are largely the same bottom profile.
Yeah.
The RTM keeps going up a little bit higher, but other than that, it's surprisingly similar.
Yeah, the RTM definitely, the rocker profile extends a little bit, but it doesn't have so much of a stern rake. So your stern rocker is less, which I think is what allows that more graduated line.
Yeah.
All right, predictions. What boat do you think is going to win the Olympics in kayak cross?
Piranha.
Merle's taking Piranha.
I'm taking the Paname, the Ripper, or the RTM kayaks. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Pan Am. I think the Pan Am is gonna be the number in at least one division, because you can't sleep on. I mean, there's so many good guys that paddle the Ripper, but I don't know.
You could say the same thing about Piranha. I mean,
yeah, it's true.
I believe in the Piranha. I believe in the Piranha as a boat, not just Joe Clark. I just believe in the Piranha in the total of it, not just singling out one paddler.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep our Olympic athlete selections predictions until before the Olympics. We'll do a preview of the Olympics.
Come on, guys, follow me at Metaslalom so you can follow all my picks. I've got locks. Okay.
We're not closing down yet. You don't have to shill for the audience. So, Merle, what's your favorite boat out of the three?
Piranha. Sorry, I was thinking about the Piranha. The Pan Am.
Kyler.
Right now.
Yeah. Paname by far.
Yeah.
By far.
By far.
I think.
Wow, what a switch up from the chili.
No, I mean it's a fair. I think it's like the next step of boat
I think
design.
Chili's had its time. I think Chili's had its time.
Well, it got in early and it was super unique and it was the boat. I wish that the other boat. I still think there's room in boat design for kayak cross. I don't think these are the end all. I believe there's still a way that we can find a boat that has the speed of a Chili with a little more rocker and that same rebound. That's one thing that no other boat's ever gotten is that rebound out of ups that you get in a slalom boat that a Chili has that I've not seen consistently out of any other boats.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Any last thoughts on boats before we move on, boys?
Nope. I think we about covered it.
We just about did. All right. The last little bit of our podcast, we share clips that interest from around the world. So this is just what we saw this week that we thought everybody else should see. The first one is from Merle. What do we have here, Merle?
We have one of my favorite heats with a lot of the best guys that I think are at kayak cross right now. Not all of them, obviously, but a lot of them. We have. Can you go back?
Yeah.
Make it full screen. Can you do that?
No.
We have Coaster. We have Joe Clark. We have Dimitri Marks, and we have Do Good.
Yeah, that's a pretty rough
stacked heat.
Oh, I don't think I'd want to be. It's funny. I wonder what this is a semifinal, but it's interesting that Dimitri and Joe wind up in the middle together like that.
Yeah,
like giddy up.
Do you think they picked it?
I don't know. I'd love to see what the thoughts were.
If you think about where it is, it lands almost in an eddy. So if you get the middle slot, you can kind of push each other out to the outside.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Make it full screen.
To be clear, this is the 2023 World Championships, the semifinal number 1.
Enlarge.
I can't enlarge.
Press full screen.
It isn't full screen. We just have to watch it like this. I'm not that smart.
Okay. We'll have it fixed for next time.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll teach him.
Good start. Dogud gets out. Dimitri's in the back, so they're going to split. Ooh, but that's all right. They're still in touch.
They're like in the same spots. That's hilarious.
Right? Except for look at Joe made that gap.
Will he get it?
Ooh.
Oh, he made.
Oh, did you see? Oh, gosh. Did you guys see that inside line, though?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
That was
awesome.
He got that turnout right before Dimitri got there.
Right before he came in, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just watch. Wait, no, can we go back?
Yeah.
Let's watch how sad Coaster must be right now.
Yeah.
Ready? Watch this.
I love it. Yeah. That's when you want to bite that little tab at the bottom with your teeth. Ooh, that's a big gap.
That is a big gap. From the start,
any of these guys can win
hammering.
It. Yeah. I hate it when they do this. Ooh, yeah, the Ghoster has a review.
Quick little peek over your shoulder.
Yeah. I think that slowness right there might have cost Dimitri because that put that little gap in. All right, so the $1 million question. I know we've all seen this. We probably forgot already. Does Dimitri follow Joe or does he split?
Splits.
I
would follow, but you want to split.
I would follow, but I think he splits. Yeah, he splits.
Yeah, he splits.
Oh, but
I don't know if he would have had enough time.
Oh no! And he took his
Oh,
hand
you
off.
can't do that. You can't do
Can't
that.
No,
Big
you
no,
Can't
no.
do that. Come on,
But,
Dimitri, you're better than this.
Yes, Dimitri's like one of my favorite guys to watch. Like,
Seriously.
without a doubt. Yeah. There you go.
The worst part about a semifinal like this is anybody could take it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right, we're going to watch one more little bit here because everybody loves Carnage.
This
Here
was my
we
this
go.
was my
I know, but- oh, it's
That
so
is
many ribs.
brutal.
Oh, kayak polo. Did you notice that the one person flips the person over, then they bounce it off the boat?
Off the bottom, yeah.
That is beautiful.
I'm nowhere near coordinated to do that.
I love kayak polo.
Oh,
Oh, somebody's going to get killed. Oh, I
Oh.
like how unapologetic they are too. These guys are fantastic. Oh, that was nice.
That's nice.
Very nice.
See, I'm not
Vlog.
good enough at throwing anything to be able to do
No.
this.
Or catching.
Oh,
Go back. He took off the helmet.
Oh, that's too much. Oh, jeez, I love them so much. They don't even have their pedals. Oh,
Oh, lost your paddle.
just sit on them. That's classic. Ooh.
Behind the
One
head,
more.
too.
Last one. Here we
Oh.
go. Oh, just straight over him. Okay, we need one more head to head. Give us one more head to head.
Come on, we just need one more.
No, that was.
Oh,
See,
this,
I could never
this could
throw
have
anything.
no. And he kept the ball.
He came up with it.
Hey,
God bless him.
gotta respect the commitment right there.
Gotta respect the commitment. All right, first podcast done, boys. That was excellent.
Yay! Good job.
Yay. So our next one will be before the Augsburg World Cup. And we'll do a review of the last year's World Cup there and give ourselves predictions and join the conversation. Thanks for watching. Go ahead. Somebody do a student sign.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week. Make sure you turn on the bell notifications, subscribe to our channel, and keep your eyes peeled for the next video. Hit me up right here at Kyler Kayak.
Right here. Merle _ kayaks
Hit me up a follow. I'll follow
kayaks.
you back. Follow
Make sure it's
along for the journey.
_
I don't know what my Instagram is. Peace.
End it. Hurry before it gets awkward.